going on, guys? Victor here. I'm in the beautiful Florida Keys. Brook and I took a trip down here to fish the bridges. Getting back to the land-based routes. Chad's actually the one who gave me the meat call to come down here. If you guys don't know who this is Chad from Chad Gone Fishing.
So the fishing has been absolutely crazy. I got one on the other rod. All right, come follow us. Let's go, guys. Marine Corps rod. It's a small one, but still.
That's what we're after right there.
That's what we're after right there. Yellowjacks. Beautiful. One of the best unregulated species to eat in the world, I think.
I'd agree. I'd highly agree.
All right, since you're here, Victor, let me show you what we got so far.
Oh, that deserves a yeah, buddy.
That's a yeah, buddy, right there.
That's a yeah,
and look,
buddy.
these fish are still moving too.
Oh my gosh. You caught all these like in the last 15 minutes.
The last 15, 20 minutes while you're on your way. Look at that. They're all nice sized ones too. Beautiful fish.
So you guys know my man means business.
I didn't come to play with them. You know, last time we did a little introductions, I said that we're gonna get on them today. So I have to under promise and over deliver. So that's what I'm doing today.
I like it. Chad has a channel. I'm gonna have a link below. It's Chad Gone Fishing. Does a lot of land-based stuff for all my pier rats out there.
Absolutely.
And kills it in the Keys.
Yeah. So let me show you exactly what we're doing. So right now we have the incoming tide. You see the water is running out. It's coming from the reefs, coming into the back country. So those fish are taking the taxi ride here. They're going to eat on the way in. They're going to eat on the way out. So we're just intercepting them. So when you look down, there's little pockets of areas where the water's not running out. We're going to try to put this bait in that pocket. You see the water's flowing out here, and then right in that area, the water's not moving at all. So that's one of the best places to put a bait. So I'm going to go ahead, rock this under the bridge. Victor already got a shrimp hooked in the head, got a long leader, and all I'm gonna do, try to put it in this corner and rock it under.
Dang.
Just like that. I still got the bell open. Just before I bring it, I'll close it, tighten it, loosen the drag. There it goes already.
Oh God.
I told you, it's really that easy.
Brookie, you gotta swing it under the bridge.
There you go. I couldn't even this is no editing, guys, I swear to you. We got a yellowtail and this looks like it's gonna be a keeper. That's crazy. But that's the difference right there.
I think he'll be under.
Yeah,
but still so cool.
Too. Yeah. If you knew better, you're cool, Vera. Woo! Yeah, buddy.
Was that on a shrimp?
This was on
pinfish?
Pinfish.
Woo!
Woo! Hey man, how you doing in the YouTube?
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Darius.
Darius?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. If you knew better, you're cool, Vera.
Cool, Vera.
Hold this thing, Victor. That's a nice one right there.
It's a good 10 pounder.
Yeah. Woo!
That was quality, so that's a good fish. It sure is.
Yeah, I saw that raw all the way back, so I gotta go help you.
Damn, you guys are killing it. Sam?
Yes. How you
nice
doing?
to meet you.
Same here, brother.
Good job.
Thanks.
Good job.
Yeah, it's a good fish.
In the cooler? The last time I was out here with the boys, it was, I think, August or July, and it was hot. Imagine being on a concrete bridge all day in Florida with no wind. Got a nice breeze going. That's one of the reasons we're down here, is because it's way too rough to go offshore right now. And I just gotta give you guys a huge shout out and thank you. Subscribers coming up to you on the bridge, there's no better feeling knowing that people all over the world are watching your videos, and it's just awesome. So if you guys ever see me or Brook in public, come and say hi. Love to take a picture with you guys. That guy said that his wife in Brazil watches the videos, which is awesome. So thank you guys so much. Chad's hooked up big time, big time.
Hey, me and Victor were just talking and this rod just went off.
You guys see how he uses his leverages for him? You gotta stay as far away from those pilings as possible. He's pulling opposite of where that fish is going, trying to turn it away. And that's another reason we fish mono, because mono forgives, braid doesn't. As soon as braid hits a piling, it's game over. He's on the piling though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's coming though.
Yeah, that's a big
don't tell me
fish.
he came on. That was definitely a permit. On shrimp again.
That fish is probably wrapped around the piling, and it could be all the way down there. But since it's wrapped around the piling, it kind of does like a big U, a big circle. They have a really good shot at spitting the hook, and that's what Chad thinks happened. Fire, he does not stop.
Oh my God, what is this? Hold on, hold on. Sam, where the net? Where the net? What do we got? Wow, he does not want to be seen. Look at that jack.
That's a good one. Look at that thing.
Where you at, Sam? Boom.
He's in.
Look at this one, guys. Huge Jack Crevalle. Almost took me to town. Beautiful fish. We're gonna release him though. Or we might use him for shark bait.
Yeah.
I think he's shark bait.
We're
Final
using him for
answer.
shark bait today.
Yes.
Let me show you guys what we got for bait. Underneath the bridge, there's pilchards. This is candy for a lot of species. Snapper, grouper, yellowjacks, and they're perfect little flatline sizer to fish on bottom. Yeah. Yeah, it's there. It's a snook. No freaking way, it's a snook. Look. There we go. I never caught a snook on a Keys bridge before.
I've never caught a snook on the Keys Bridge either. That's awesome.
Wow, man.
Wow.
Crazy. Crazy, crazy.
That is sick.
Did not expect to catch that whatsoever. He's a little bloody, so we're gonna let him go. Appreciate it, man. I really do. This is a good guy right here. Subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. I'll have it linked below. Chad Gone Fishing, absolutely tore it up. I'm stealing his platform. I'm gonna be there bright and early tomorrow morning.
It's all yours. I hope you get tight just like I was. I tell a lot of people that if it wasn't for some of those bridge videos 3 or 4 years ago, I probably would have never started a channel. Now I would have still been bridge fishing, but I would have never had it in me to think, you know what, maybe I can do that too. So it's a big thanks to this guy too.
Come on. There it is. Jack Crevalle. Oh my gosh, Brooke, look at the shark right here. There's a huge bull right here. Look at this, look at this. Oh my, Brooke, come here. Ready? Whatever it is, it's big. Just took a real good run. This was right next to the piling on a live pilchard. Nurse shark? It is a nurse shark. Big yellowjack, Brooke, big yellowjack. Nice yellowjack. Man, after watching Chad catch these all day long, it finally feels good. And Brooke caught one yesterday. Finally feels good to put one on the bridge. Top 5 favorite eating fish. Absolutely. Very firm. Definitely going to be some type of raw component to this fish. They make such good sashimi and sushi. They really are a treat. And so many people neglect this fish, they don't know about it. The yellowjacks are coming to town. So this is what I caught it on. This is a little pinfish right in front of the piling in the still water. So just take my pinfish, hook him right here in the nose so he stays alive. Right here in this still water. I don't think I told you guys this yet, but so Mustad's a big sponsor. They really hook it up on the channel, and they are hooking up my subscribers, you guys. Normally, if you guys use my code Landshark on the mustad.com or Toughline website, you can save 20% off. For the holidays, I think until like December 2nd, you can save 30% off. Use my code Landshark30. I'm gonna have it on the screen or link below. So hooks, line, leader, swivels, vertical jigs, bucktail jigs, all sorts of stuff. You guys can check it out below. I was just flatlining a little pilchard and a cuda came and smoked it under the bridge. Look at those teeth. Good. It's a cubera. It's a cubera. It's a cubera.
Oh my gosh! Now that's a good looking net. Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Saved by the skin, boys. Look at this.
Look at how.
And I hooked him in the skin. And I don't want to hear any of those comments. It doesn't count unless it's in the mouth. It's on the bridge. That's all that counts. 5, 6 pound cubera snapper, all lit up. All lit up. Amazing draw pressure on these fish. When they get bigger, they crush lobster. That's what those fangs are meant to do. Gonna be some good eats this weekend. We got lots of fish in the cooler. Normally, you guys can save 20% off all Dexter knives using my code Landshark. Until December 5th, all soft grip knives, these are the ones with the blue lettering, they're gonna be on sale. And you can save 30% off, use my code Landshark30. I'm gonna have it linked below. You guys can also find it at dexteroutdoors.com. And the pretty cool thing is Dexter just came out with these edge guards. Pretty neat. You don't cut yourself, protect your blade, and just makes it overall safer. This is an 8-inch flexible fillet, probably like the most overall universal fillet knife. Right here behind the head, around the pec fin, down to that fin. Take the tip of your knife and just ride that spine all the way down to the tail. And then I like to put the knife back on the spine and kind of just ride all the way up. And I do this until I get to the fish's backbone. Love, love, love me some yellowjacks. So break through the pin bones right there, over the ribs. Once we got that exposed, tip of your knife down, other side of the backbone. And that's it. Starting right here by the tail, working towards the head. I'm going to leave a very thin layer. I like to leave a thin layer because it's really red there, and you don't risk cutting through the skin. Now we're going to clean this up. Yellowjack have really good fillets, but they do have a pretty mean bloodline. So I'm just going to go ahead and take it off on both sides actually. And by doing this, we remove the pin bones as well. Pin bones in there, big bloodline, and we're ready to go. So tonight, filming 2 catch and cooks. Number 1, we're gonna do a little yellowjack ceviche appetizer. We're gonna remove any little bloodline or any little piece of skin that's possibly there. I highly suggest, if you guys have never had ceviche, ceviche is something that's pretty easy to make, and even if you guys don't have access to fresh fish, you can always get it at the supermarket. Just look for a firm, white-fleshed, not a very strong tasting fish, a very mild tasting fish. And the reason you want a firm fish with ceviche is because you're not eating it raw per se. The lime juice, the acidic acid, cooks the fish, but there's no heat involved. But you don't want a fish that's gonna fall apart because it's a very liquidy dish. So just got my Dexter sashimi knife right here. I'll have it linked below for you guys if you guys are interested. And what we're gonna do is you want to picture how you want to serve your fish. So I already cut this fish into 2 pieces, and I want little bite-sized pieces. So I'm cutting against the grain, and I want good long strides with the sashimi knife. So just like that. And I'm going down the length of the fish. So just about there. You know, you don't want them too small but too big. Something that's not going to intimidate someone when they go to eat it. Another cool thing that I love about ceviche is you can do so many different variations. So what I have in here is lime juice and cilantro. So I have a can of coconut milk here, and I just want to balance the flavors. I don't want it to be too acidic and I don't want it to be too coconut-y. Add coconut milk a little bit at a time. And coconut milk is not very sweet naturally, so we're gonna do a little bit of honey. Now salt, black pepper. Now this is the first step in ceviche, is whatever you're going to cook your fish in, you know, your broth, your lime juice broth. You can do so many different variations, any type of citric acid. You can add grapefruit juice to it, orange juice, mandarin. And the sky's really the limit. It's just wherever your imagination takes you. And the reason I did this first is because I want to be able to taste it and mix my fish as little as possible. You make this first, and then you add your fish to it. When I say cook, I mean it'll be completely white all the way through, I'd say in about 20 minutes, because I'm not cutting the pieces too thick. The thicker you cut it, the longer it's gonna take. We got some margarita glasses, no margaritas, but ceviche is going in there. I thought it'd be a nice touch. So this is the liquid that it was in. You guys can see now that that fish is cooked almost all the way through. You see how it turned real white? But I don't want to mix all the veggies with all the lime juice and the coconut milk. If anything, I can add some to the glass. So check this out. Brook and I were in Publix, and I was thinking of what fruit to put in the ceviche. This is star fruit. Star fruit has a very mild, almost citrus-like flavor, and I think it'll pair really good with the coconut. I added a little bit of ground ginger behind the scenes. We got some red onion in here, cucumber, a little bit of red chili, and you got like a 3-to-1 ratio of fish to your vegetable. I'm telling you, this might be the best ceviche, my kind of margarita right here. Now, finish with a little bit of our coconut lime juice. And the best part is, I know I like to drink all the stuff at the end. Now you have it in a glass to do so.
So before Victor even served us, he said, I think this might be your favorite ceviche you ever have. And this is really good. Normally, I love lobster ceviche, but fish ceviche just doesn't really do it for me usually. And I think this is amazing. The star fruit, Victor and I were in Publix looking at what we could add to it, and Victor always wants to add mango, but my mom's allergic to mango, so we can never do mango. And he's like, ooh, star fruit, and we're like, yeah, let's try it. And that is amazing in here.
I like yellowjack just about any way Victor's ever cooked it for me, but it's delicious like this in this glass right next to your mouth, so easy to eat. And the star fruit is a nice touch. Good job.
It's really different than any ceviche I ever had with like that coconut milk, but it's really good this way, and I'm glad you didn't put mango in it. Thank you. Yeah, I love the star fruit too. Refreshing. It's really good.
Yeah,
Yeah, Fisher's is empty.
It could be one of the better ceviches I've ever had, if not the best.
Thank you guys. Emily, you like?
Uh-huh.
We like having you here. You're like one of the best guests at this table.
Thank you. I'm always happy to be here.
And the best part of this is, look. You can drink all that goodness right there. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps us grow. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe already. And I'll catch all you guys in the next one.